It's Dale here. Today I thought I would just show you an inspiration rather than anything I'm doing. I need a new project like a hole in the head, but I just came across something with these colours and I thought I got Jacinta to dye for me, and so I'm going to make I think a series of small things, join them together and maybe make them into a memory cloth. So I thought I'd show you what I've got. This is a pre-felt, and how things have come out differently when they're all dyed sort of in a similar lot, but it's mostly what you'd call, a barrier reef colour, but it's just got that bit of rust in it, which is what I liked. I'm not a dyist, but a dyer, so I left Jacinta to do that. So I'm going to use that little bit in some way, maybe just a square like that. So I think I'll do things about that size, and then I'll put stuff onto them. So I thought I'd show you what I've got. So Jacinta dyed me up some, this is a merino wool and silk combined, and I'm going to, I think, make some a bit of felt with that, and maybe entwine it in with other things and perhaps break it up and roll it into circles or something. Anyway, I'm not quite sure. I don't know that I work with circles this time. And then she's dyed me some cotton scrim, and this, as you can see, has got the perfect the colours that I was sort of after. It's got the, so I might work with my embellisher in this, and also perhaps weave it and think about it all anyway. And then I've also got some Margillan silk. I'm not going to use all of it. It's got a few holes in it, but it's lovely to be added in for Nuno felt. It's just that lovely texture, isn't it beautiful? So maybe as in some way, and then I've also got some silk, a variety of silk strips, and some of them are very sheer, organza-y, so I can layer them over top of other things. But they've picked up most of these colours. Some of them are also crinkled, some of them are silk, ordinary silk anyway, I forget the term sometimes. And so I won't use them all, but I might weave them and think about all that. And then she also did me a whole lot of rods, and I've opened them up. They're really tight, these silk rods. But this is from 2 silk rods, just to give you an idea. And I've ironed them out and started to pull them apart. And so, like as I've said before, what you've got in here, you can separate them out. And I think I might use them for straps or for connecting up my pieces in some place or something like that. I'm just not quite sure. So they're there. They're very, very, as I said, very, very tight and taut, and I should probably wet them to move them out. So that's those. And then I've got lovely new threads, and it's very interesting with the threads because it's the same dye lot and how it comes up in different ways. So that's the GIMP. So that, of course, I think I'm going to work long rather than circular. And so the GIMP's really lovely, and I'll get a metallic to possibly stitch that down to pick up the little highlights. And the silk straw has picked up the colours so beautifully. This is such a beautiful thread to work with. It just slips through the needle, and you can also break it, strand it up and crunch it and do things with it. So I've got that one there. And then there's whoops, I'll take that back. This is not silk and straw. This is the 6-strand floss. It's wondering why it was opening up so easily. So it's a 6-strand floss that we've got that Jacinta's been over dyeing for me, and I'm really pleased with that. And I can use that in as is, or break it down to any of these strands. And really, really pleased with that. It stitches so nicely. This is the silk and straw, and if you look here, you'll see it's only got a little bit of the rust colour in it. I mean, it just depends how she's dyeing, but that's really lovely. And this is a beautiful thread to stitch with, and it can be, scrunched up or used. And again, you can pull it apart and stitch with it. And then she's done me our medium. This is our medium silk and pearl, and it is absolutely beautiful. And you see the twist on the pearl. It's a beautiful thread to stitch with. And this one here is the that's the fine pearl. So it's the same but in a fine. So it's got those colours in as well. And then finally I'm going to do this is a fine cotton, which we have again at the moment. We don't always have it, which I love to stitch with. So somewhere I'm going to use all of these, parts of all of these, and it'll be a wee while, but I'll come back with what I'm doing. And I'm looking at it as a sort of slow stitch, just relaxing, enjoying stitching. And don't forget, that's me, Dale Rollison, and I belong to thethreadstudio.com. So we'll see you again another time. Bye.